Andy Meredith on the show. We have a great show for you today. We're going to talk about a woman who went to jail for 3 months over cotton candy. We got new developments with the R. Kely situation. The Jussie Smollet hoax. We have Playing with Balls with Jay Val, crazy news, and much more. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime!
It's showtime!
Studios, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Epic Radio Show. Let's get ready to make life epic.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Epic Radio Show. I am your host, Epic. This is the only show where dolphin rape is dead wrong, mister.
Dead wrong.
Dead wrong. That's right.
Dead wrong.
And then we have the one they call Ashley.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have the Ant-Man.
What's happening?
Anthony
What's
Hall.
happening?
So what's going on with everyone today?
I'm on a tirade this morning.
I noticed she's a little feisty today. Mm-hmm. What's wrong, Anthony?
I'm having ED. Not erectile dysfunction.
Okay,
He's having erectile dysfunction in the booth already?
No,
It's 10:30.
explosive diarrhea.
Jesus, God.
It's worse. I think I would rather the erectile dysfunction. Shit.
I know, dude.
Damn. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Tommy.
Hey, guys. Welcome.
What's up?
Welcome.
Good morning.
Like I said, we have a great show for you guys today. We're going to be giving away 2 tickets to the comedy show tonight at the Funny Stop. I'm going to do my little pluggy plug. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Look up the Epic Radio Show. Instagram, Epicness216. And the brand new website, theepicradioshow.com. Yay! That's a long time coming, isn't it?
Ah, boy.
We do have shirts on sale on the Epic Radio Show, and they are $12.50. Pretty affordable.
Yeah.
We make a little bit of
little bit of money.
That's an introductory price because I want the real fans to get them first, and it's kind of a celebratory. I can't say that, but whatever. We're celebrating the website, so we're selling them for $12.50.
Yeah,
they are going to go up to probably $15 though,
and they should be selling fast.
Yes,
so get them now. While they
it's powered by Etsy.
Etsy, I love Etsy. I feel special because we're on Etsy.
I mean, it was kind of. I was like, I'm not sure because it's Etsy. You know what I mean?
Etsy is adorable.
But,
I love Etsy.
I mean, they're hardcore though.
I get some cool shit for Etsy. I get some really cool shit from Etsy.
I know, but it's usually like jewelry.
Okay,
or
no.
Douches.
Listen, no, douches. There's also bath bombs. But anyways,
nice.
You know that keys motherfucker thing for the key holder? I found that on Etsy.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean,
yeah,
they don't just do feminine douches or anything like that.
I'm joking.
It's other shit too. It's not just feminine stuff. There's lots of stuff.
We should go right into our topic.
We should. It's an interesting topic.
It is.
Yeah.
So a woman, and this was actually something that Anthony shared.
Yes.
A woman was jailed for 3 months because police thought her cotton candy was meth.
Jesus.
This happened in Georgia. So, like, basically what happened was a regular traffic stop, and 2 deputies stopped them, end up seeing the blue substance in their car, and then they went and did a field test of it, and it came back as meth. So she got arrested. He got arrested. She was a passenger, by the way. She wasn't even driving. So anyways, you know, she told them the whole time, oh no, it's just cotton candy. It's cotton candy. 3 months later. They finally got the lab test back. Turned out it was not cotton candy. Then it took them 3 additional weeks to release her.
Jesus, why?
So now she's suing.
I would be suing them too. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, she missed several major life events, including the birth of her twin grandsons and her daughter's miscarriage.
Oh my God. I'd be beating some ass though.
And she alleges she was refused medical attention for a broken hand and an ovarian cyst.
Oh. No, neither of those things you want to be fucking with. And no. What the fuck?
Yeah. So
why? How do you come across these weird ass stories? Like where does I look for crazy news all the time and this shit never popped up?
You know what? I just know when things are happening, so I try to report. I'm always there.
Yeah, he's always there.
I'm in the loop of crazy shit.
I just don't understand.
So obviously, if you got cotton candy, and let me just show this real quick. I wanted to bring. I made this little graphic to show people the difference between cotton candy and meth. There's a big difference between cotton candy and meth. Now, had it been rock candy, maybe,
right?
Maybe, you know, I could see that, but cotton candy. It's like a cotton-like substance.
You could even smell that
meth.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know much about.
It's like a crystal.
Yep. 2
different things. Somebody that's in law enforcement should know the difference between cotton candy and meth.
That explains why I don't.
I kind of feel like. So how did the original field test say that? You know what I mean? Do you think they had some meth on them and said, "Hey, let's fuck these dudes up"? You know,
oh Jesus.
People. I don't know.
I don't know either. But
strange.
You know what my test would have been if I was one of those deputies?
What's that?
I would have reached in the bag and rubbed a little bit on my gums. See what happens.
Yeah, you know that's what you're supposed to do.
I thought he was gonna say
like
just
in the
eat
movies.
it. I thought he was just gonna
there you go.
Eat it. Like yum.
It does taste like cotton candy.
It's a pretty nice flavor to it.
Oh shit!
So what does it taste like? What does meth taste like, though?
I don't know. I
don't know. I have no idea.
Anyone know what meth tastes like? I won't judge you.
Meth has a smell to it to where it smells like, what is that shit that comes out of the ground? Methane or whatever. It has a pungent smell to it.
Really?
It tastes like trailer park trash and sadness.
You know what? I'm going to look it up.
There you go.
I want a more specific taste. I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, like I know what crack smells like.
I want to taste though. I don't want to. I don't want to.
That smells like a burnt plastic bag.
Someone said it's very bitter and it's salty, but not salt like you'd eat on food, but salt like. Someone said, "Well, salt like meth." It doesn't help.
That's hilarious.
That's not helpful. The fuck?
Like rock salt.
I could taste.
This is what gets me about
Someone
this
says like
whole
a
thing,
sour,
right?
chemically smell, like taste. I guess.
How do you guys know that?
Some people in the internet do.
Yeah, true that.
Something had to transpire to where these deputies said, "You know what? We're dealing with some meth heads here."
Yeah.
And because why else would you just assume this is meth? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know, man. I mean, from what I can tell, she has no priors. He has no priors.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bit more to this story than what meets the eye.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. You know, it's like when people say, "Oh, the police got me for nothing." Well, someone had to call them. Something must have happened.
Yeah.
So the only thing I could figure is that the test itself was faulty.
Do they have actually roadkit test for meth?
In fact, the Searchy acquisition company, the distributor of the drug test, they've been contacted, but there's not been so far a reply. So it could have been a faulty test. gave back a false positive.
Well, they should be sued too.
Well, exactly, right?
Hi, Chris.
This is what pisses me off. Is just a little bit of common sense goes a long ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what the taste and smell of cotton candy is. I just would have popped that shit.
Yeah,
in my mouth
you
and been
touch.
like,
You know what cotton candy feels like?
Or even the smell of it. I mean,
yeah, it's
for
very
God's
sweet.
sakes.
It's like just sugar. It's
Like, how the fuck do you just jump?
I would not.
This is meth.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
some
Was it colored? Like, did they dye the meth? Like, was it just white? Like, or was it a cotton
Well,
candy color?
it was blue cotton candy.
Okay, well,
Because there's, I mean, I didn't grab the actual picture, but there was
Right,
actual
that's why I'm
pictures.
asking.
These deputies
Of what
been
it is?
watching too much Breaking Bad or
That's what I'm
something.
saying, yeah. Oh, we got that new meth. You know, like, what the fuck?
That new cotton candy
Like I
meth.
say all the time, if it's about meth, it don't add up. You know what I
oh
mean?
my goodness.
Where did this happen at? West Virginia or something?
Georgia.
Georgia.
okay.
Goddamn Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia.
Georgia.
I don't know.
Yeah, Georgia. We see you.
Yeah, we see Georgia.
We see you doing weird shit, Georgia.
That's right.
Just like Florida.
I know.
Hey, they're just a state away.
There is a Florida story in the crazy news. Is
yeah.
that shocking? Probably not.
No, because there's usually
Florida
one
does
of it.
Florida's
Yeah.
a bit weird. It's a funny story.
It is funny, but I think she should definitely sue these people. Is there any comments?
I feel it. Let me see. Let me look at the comments.
Is the restream not working again?
Oh, it's working.
Oh, it is? Okay.
But you know, sometimes they don't always pop up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sometimes they mess around.
So me switching it to
I guess
Chrome
it
was
helped.
better. Gotcha. All right.
Tommy Parker says probably smells like ass.
Let me ask you this: Why was it just only the woman who went to jail? Wasn't there someone else inside the
They
vehicle?
both did.
Okay.
They both
It was
went to-
just the
okay.
woman
Yeah.
had like more unfair treatment than the guy, or is there not much said about him?
Well, it didn't
He
really
probably
mention-
didn't miss
he-
that many life events, evidently.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nothing too crazy happened while he was in jail.
I'm looking again. Hold on.
I mean, his trailer probably got taken away.
Adventure and the driver
That's so
both
silly.
explained, and this is according to CNN.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a legit article.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I'm kind of looking.
Scrolling through. Let's
The
see.
1.5 ounce wad of blue fluff contained methamphetamine.
Blue fluff.
Yeah, like, dude, that's not even how meth looks. I've never even had meth, but I know at least what it looks like.
Isn't it?
Hey,
Yeah, I
man,
thought it
give
was
me
like
some of that blue
crystallized,
fluff.
right?
What?
Isn't it like a crystallized?
Yeah,
one?
it's crystal. It looks
How do
like
I
rock
know
candy.
that? How do I know that? That would have been a good cover. Rock
That's what
candy.
I said. Yeah, that's what I said. If it had been rock candy, I could
Okay.
understand.
Yeah,
You know,
confusion.
maybe. But cotton candy has a whole different texture, whole different look to it. There's no reason this should have
Maybe
happened.
they got word about that,
Poor lady,
that
man.
blue fluff out on the street or something.
what the
Maybe,
hell kind
maybe
of
there's
meth
some
is
new
this?
meth.
Yeah,
That's what I was
it
saying.
does not say much about the guy. It does not.
Apparently, the guy didn't have anything going on that he had to complain about. So he's like,
Maybe
nothing
he
happened
did
here.
have priors. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. Let's see.
I don't know.
And it says Tommy Parker said that cotton candy looks like it came from Golden Corral. The same color anyway. Golden Corral. Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, cops, let's tackle the baker who is making the cotton candy in the bakery.
Yeah, I know.
Do you bake cotton
I
candy?
don't think so.
I have no idea
I think
how
that there's a
cotton
cotton
candy
candy machine.
Is it just like spun?
Yeah,
Is
it's spun. Yep, it's spun pretty much
yeah,
like
like
cotton.
you see it
Yeah.
like carnivals or
I've never been
Yeah.
a big sugary sweet eating person, so
I'm not big on cotton candy.
I'm
That's a
not
little
either.
too sweet for me. I can have it small, a couple pieces, but that's about it, man. I think we had a big bag of it, and it lasted like forever.
The girls ate most
yeah,
of
if
it.
you get, like if I get sugary stuff on my teeth, they start to hurt.
Yeah,
like
me
even
too.
as a kid, my
I have
mom would get those
sensitive teeth.
cheap ass cakes
Yeah.
and from Dave's, and I swear to God, the frosting would get on your teeth and they would ache. So I have nothing to do with shit like that.
Gotcha.
Well, I didn't see David come into the chat, but hi, David, if you're actually listening out there. Because Tommy said, "Oh, good morning,
David's on the
Mr.
show
David
today.
Franks." I know.
Yeah, David's on the show today. We
But
got
he said,
his
"Glad you're
segment,
here.
Get to work later.
Get to work.
Yeah. But we're going to go on break. When we get back, we're going to have Andy Meredith on the line. So keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back, everybody. On the line, we have Dr. Andy Meredith. Everybody,
good morning.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Nothing much. I'm out to breakfast with a hot chick right now, actually.
Oh, shit.
And I had to pop out of a Bob Evans to take this call in the car.
Damn.
Sorry about that. Damn.
That's amazing. So, if you guys don't know who Andy is, he's
Dr. Andy, please.
Dr. Andy
Stop
Meredith.
fucking up his shit.
Sorry. Dr. Meredith.
Shit.
Anyways, if you don't know, he's a local comedian. He's also you're actually signed with Travis Plank, correct?
Yes. Comedy Chaos Records.
That's right.
We've been working together for I think about a year now, and we're about to put out our first album. We're very excited.
So, are you really a doctor?
I am a real fake doctor. I got my doctorate online. I'm a doctor of divinity. I got it for $39.95 plus shipping.
Sweet. That's the cheapest fucking doctor.
That's what's up.
You didn't go through the Universal Church, did you?
Yeah, exactly. I got it because I was supposed to marry a couple of friends of mine, and then that didn't work out. Word of advice, fellas: don't cheat on your fiance and fuck other women.
That's the good advice.
So. Yeah, thank you. And so, I spent the $40. I got to do something with it, so I try to use it where I can.
Yeah, there you go.
So how much do you charge?
How much do I charge for being funny?
For the doctor.
Or for marrying?
For your
marrying
for your
people,
doctor of divinity.
I charge, if it's like friends, I won't really charge them anything, but I charge like $150.
That's not too bad.
Damn, I'm skipping myself.
Yeah, for $40, you can make $150 a pop.
I just tell them to
There you
bring
go.
a bottle of wine and I'll marry you.
Yeah, that's right. And then all you have to do is like register with your county, and they'll call you up. They put you on a list, and people will call you to do a ceremony at their wedding.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go.
Nice.
That's pretty sweet.
Gotta get
So
it on
it's
that.
like free business too. It's crazy.
Everything's
Yeah, and
it's
a great conversation starter.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And I don't put it on my real resume because it just makes me look like a crazy person.
You know,
Like I work in IT as well because I'm not very good at comedy. And so like I put Doctor of Divinity on there, and everyone's like, "Okay, crazy dude."
not hiring
I'm gonna
him.
move on from there.
What got you into comedy in the first place? Let's talk about that.
What got me into comedy is that I was a huge Jim Carrey and Mystery Science Theater 3000 fan
Gotcha.
when I was younger, and I just always wanted to be those guys. I wanted to be funny, and I wanted to be on point, and no one told me that they wrote scripts, rehearsals, and did multiple takes. So my whole life I have trained my brain to try to be quick on my feet, and then that naturally I thought I would do stand up because that's the most accessible way for me to be funny.
Gotcha.
And I just never went away from it. I loved it. I get high off of making people laugh. I really do. It's indescribable.
Or is that just the meth? Or AKA cotton candy?
I usually stick to weed, and I was a boozer for a really long time. I'll be 19 months sober from booze on the first year coming up.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And the key to sobriety, and they don't ever tell you this at the AA meetings, is to smoke a lot of weed. That is the key to keep staying on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm starting my sobriety today.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made a decision last night to stop drinking.
Well,
good.
You say
While I
that
was
every
drinking.
night, though.
No.
How long do you think you'll keep with that?
I'm going to do it until I kick the can.
Okay.
No, seriously.
Really?
I came to the decision last night over dinner. I told Dion I got to stop drinking
Oh,
so I can live longer.
gotcha.
So that's
makes sense.
my goal.
Well, good for you, dude.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
power to you.
Yeah.
Take it one day at a time. The meetings and stuff really weren't for me, but some of the shit in the meetings, like living one day at a time and that sort of thing, that can really help you with those, big decisions like this in your life. That's good.
Yeah, and you know what? I figured that I am going to have to go to the meetings in order to have a support group, because my family, they're the worst support group. Because whenever I'm around them, they're my trigger. I start drinking.
Gotcha.
So I need a new family, I guess.
You're a part of ours now.
Thank you.
Ant-Man over here. Getting all deep and shit. All right. But anyways, so Andy, you said Jim Carrey and who else was it?
Sorry, I think I'm losing you here.
Uh-oh. See, we
talked too soon. Here we go.
Spoke too soon about how great this was.
So, what is your ultimate goal? Like, where do you want to get into movies? Like, what do you want to do?
My ultimate goal is to stop doing Lyft and working in IT to actually live life and to just tell my dick jokes and whatnot.
Okay.
And make money that way. I literally just I will be funny in whatever capacity that is. Acting, podcasts, radio shows like yours, stand-up. I want to be funny. And, at the end of the day, that's what it's really all about. I want to perform and be funny and connect with people. But ultimately, I'd like to be able to do that and not have a freaking day job. Like, it's getting old.
Yeah, I understand that. That's what we're working towards, too, Yeah,
exactly. And, realistically, I'm probably never going to be Kevin Hart, okay? I'm not going to sell out a football stadium.
Exactly.
But, I can get road gigs. You can do that. I'm at that level.
I understand that, because I don't feel like we're ever going to reach Howard Stern level or even Rover level, but shit, if I could make $20,000 a year doing this, I would be happy,
I just want enough money so I could retire and head down to Florida, witness all the crazies, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's down there in Florida, all these crazy views.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what Florida's for.
I know, 90% of the craziest news comes out of Florida. I swear to God, it does.
Absolutely, it does, because that's what you get when you mix cocaine and no education.
We're talking about drugs a lot.
You had an interesting story about handies and
more stuff.
handies and bathroom doors.
Bathroom doors. I want to know.
You want to elaborate on that?
mean bathroom doors?
Yeah, bathroom doors where the door was kind of half broken.
Oh, God. Oh, man. You listened to all my shit, haven't you?
That's right.
Oh, my God.
He's dedicated.
So, there's actually two stories with that. One, like, I had swamp ass before a show, and I had to go, like, take care of business, and it was terrifying because there was no locks on the bathroom door, which is one of the reasons, like, I'm quitting doing certain shows. Like, I have a rule, like, if I don't feel comfortable going to the bathroom, I won't do a show there anymore. And then the other time that I had to use a bathroom at a show that had no lock on it, it was during a Cavs playoff game, and it was the last game before they were going to go to the finals. And, like, I'm in there, and Taco Bell is wreaking havoc on me. And, like, I'm in there, and I'm, like, about to finish up, and, like, LeBron shoots a three and sinks it, and the whole bar just erupts while I'm erupting. And... like, it was, like, the scariest and most fantastic moment in my life because, like, literally all these people are, like, cheering for you and taking a shit, and that's fantastic.
That's the most positivity I've ever heard about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, damn.
And, like, but I was worried that, like, the game's over, so, like, everyone's been holding their pee because it went into overtime, so, like, someone's going to, like, kick in this door while I'm stuck here. And, like, I'm going to get peed on by a drunk person, and I usually have to agree to that beforehand, not just randomly let it happen.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, R. Kelly or anything,
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not some pervert. Everything's consensual.
Exactly.
Everything's consensual.
Exactly.
Shit.
You don't want to hashtag me poo. You know what I
mean? Gross.
All right. So how can they find you on social media?
they can find me on Twitter at the Andy Meredith. They can find me on Facebook and Instagram, just Andy Meredith. And I'd really like to plug my YouTube page. If you search Andy Meredith on YouTube, you can find me. I'm the dude that looks like Stephen King. For all your readers out there in the audience. I'd really like to get some more traffic going on there, because I have sets recorded since I started doing comedy in 2008, and there's just like no views, and there should be. They don't suck.
They don't.
No, they don't. I checked you out. I'm gonna share some after the show. I'm probably actually going to put a link on our website too. But
wonderful, I appreciate it.
If you would like to see Andy live, Comedy Chaos presents Mo Alexander March 6th at 8:30. That's in Willoughby. And then let's see. And then there's a record release for the Rebel Set Volume 1 March 16th at Iggy's in Lakewood at 8 p.m.
Yes, and that has most of the people from the album on it, and with a couple of additional people. That should be a really good show. And the Mo Alexander show is going to be ridiculous. There is no reason that a guy at his level should be coming to friggin' Willoughby to do a set. Like, we booked him, we're glad he took it, and he's going to be like a once-in-a-lifetime thing for that part of town.
And where's that one in Willoughby? Does it say Porch? Is that the name of the?
Yeah, it's the Porch, and it's in Willoughby on Vine Street.
Okay.
So if you just if they do a Google search or find the event on my Facebook page, it'll say the Porch Willoughby. I couldn't tell you the address off the top of my head. But you know, it's all out there, and more importantly, when you find the Porch, go look up Mo Alexander, because any clip from that guy will make you want to go to the show. Holy shit, is he funny?
Definitely. And you're more than welcome to share anything on the Epic Radio Show page, any events, or you know, even that Mo Alexander clip or anything like that.
Awesome, I will definitely do that. I'm probably going to get laid one more time this morning. And I'll post to the page.
That's right. That's right. All right, well, thank you so much for being on the show. We had a blast.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
So we're going to go on break. When we get back, we're going to be playing with some balls with Jay Val.
Balls.
And talk about some Netflix. Yeah. So keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
Perfect.
welcome back. We have some comments before we get to Jay.
They're pretty interesting.
Okay.
Let me find where they start.
Okay.
Where are they? It's about the way you're dressed.
Why?
Okay.
What's wrong with the way I'm
Chris
dressed?
Kettler, check out Epic all dressed up like it's Monday morning. He's going off to work.
Yeah.
I said he does that sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
And then David Franks, Epic is dressed very nice, business casual today.
Well, that's because I'm going to Chris Kettler's show tonight.
So.
At the Funny Stop.
And then Tommy Parker says, Epic looks very professional.
Thanks.
And Tommy Parker also says, it's the glasses. NASA, here's your next rocket scientist. And then Chris Kettler wants to know, where's your pocket protector? And I said,
my pocket protector is the wife. She protects my pocket.
What the fuck does that mean? So,
I have no clue.
So I said I would read these comments to tell you how everyone feels about your nicely dressed self today.
I do dress like this sometimes. You motherfuckers act like I don't dress up at all, man. Shit.
I mean, I don't act like that. Whatever, though.
I do dress like this.
Whatever.
Even on the show, I do sometimes.
You know what? I didn't say shit. These were all. I didn't make these comments up. I'm not that creative. Anyways, I had to read them though.
We got Jay on the line. Let me do his intro, and then we'll get to playing with balls. So here we go. Balls. Play with
bullshit.
Balls.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Perfect.
You said that so like
he was so mad. Like he's so fucking pissed off us already. It's like, damn it, we just started, guys. Come on.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I hate you.
But anyways, guys, it's nice to dress nice once in a while. We'll leave Epic alone, man. I used to dress like that every day of my life. But anyways.
Yeah.
So how you guys doing today on the show?
We are chilling.
Doing good.
Chilling. So yeah, that's awesome. I seen the interview. Pretty good interview, man. I liked it. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So sports news today, guys. What I got coming at you. In the MLB, we have Bryce Harper is set to sign with the Phillies for a 10-year, $300 million contract. Can you imagine that?
No.
Yo, sound effect that shit. Ant-Man.
What?
Not that.
Well, listen. My thing is about the MLB right now. The Indians are pissing me off. They seriously are pissing me off.
WTF?
Yes, exactly. They're not doing a damn thing. They're signing guys to freaking like AAA club contracts and shit. I mean, it's like, what are they doing? They dismantled this team, and you got guys like Bryce Harper on the open market that play for the Nationals, and I've always wanted. I'm like, when that guy becomes a free agent, I wish the Indians would get him. And this guy's a difference maker, but obviously, you see, the Indians are going to be garbage next year.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Trash.
Yeah, so
we're used to that around here.
Hey, where are you calling from today, Jay?
I am in South Carolina. I'm actually by palm trees, but it's raining today, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish I could have sent you a picture. It's like palm trees by the pool and all that, but it's pretty
Did you
nice.
get that webcam yet?
No, I didn't. I have to. I'm not going to get it till I'm able to come home because I obviously can't send it from. Send it to the hotel, man. You know.
Why not?
Why not?
Or I could. If there's overnight, maybe, but
It's 2 days shipping. You're usually in the same place for at least 2 days, right?
it's a toss up, man. I really. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, man. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I'll figure it out, man. I'll get that webcam. This way I can see all the beautiful people can see me, and I can see all the beautiful people.
No, you won't be able to see them.
Yeah, I won't be able to see them, but they can see me. That's good enough, right?
I don't think you understand how cameras work.
anyways, the Indians, they're not making any big moves in the MLB, so that's
oh, I want to move on from the MLB. So anyways, the NBA, I have some good news if you're Cavs fans.
Yeah.
Kevin Love is back.
Yay.
Which is, it's good news and it's bad news. Kevin Love's last game, he played 26 minutes. He's actually on minute restriction. But he averaged 32 points, 9 from 15, 6 from 9 from three-point land.
Not bad.
And he got 12 rebounds in 26 minutes. So he was balling.
Hell yeah.
He's worth that. Yeah, he's worth that contract. Now that all the other stars have left and he's the centerpiece, you're going to see Kevin Love actually be how he was in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
You can actually.
Yeah, so we'll see that.
Real
That's
quick, Jay.
No, I'm not doing it.
No, you have to.
I'm not doing it.
Do your Minnesota
No,
voice.
I'm not doing my Minnesota.
Why?
Do it. You got to do it.
Come on.
He's got to play the ball.
Just
I'm
do
not doing it.
Just.
I'm not doing
Just say
it.
the don't you know.
Minnesota, don't you know?
There you go.
There you go.
They sound like that in Minnesota.
What?
Yeah. Wow, I never knew that.
But it's a good thing because the Cavs.
So silly. Don't die.
It's a good thing because the Cavs are showing some life finally, but it's a bad thing because the Cavs.
Damn Cavs, though.
Well, they're second last in the East.
You all right?
But they're third worst in the NBA. So if they keep winning, though, that's going to take us out of that lottery spot to try to get Zion or RJ Barrett.
So the Cavs should just keep on losing then, right?
Did you say RJ Barrett?
I would suggest them to tank the season like the Suns and the Knicks are doing. I mean, the Suns just got like the #1 pick last season, and they got other low picks that are doing pretty good, but yeah, they're tanking to get another pick. It's obvious. So the Cavs should just start tanking. Kevin Love your bench for the rest of the season. But anyways, NBA last thing.
Quiet.
What's up?
I said I don't know why it was so quiet.
I don't know.
I'm usually not saying
I'm
much
dying. I'm dying right now.
I don't.
Yeah.
Sports
I
are my
took a
thing.
drink of my protein shake and it went down the wrong.
Protein shake. I'm actually starting my supplements and stuff Monday, brother, so I'll be right there with you.
Yeah. Getting it
So
together.
anyways, what's up?
I said getting it together. Getting your lives together.
Get it together. Anyway, so listen, real quick with the NBA. Some of our fans may listen to a show called Undisputed. It's a sports show on YouTube. But anyways, there's this guy, Rob Parker, and the actor Michael Rappaport. Do you know who Michael Rappaport
Yes,
is?
I do.
You do? I hate that guy. I can't fucking stand him.
Why? I've always liked him as an actor.
Not Mike.
You like him, Michael Rappaport?
Yeah.
I hate him. No, I like him as an actor. He's annoying as fuck when he's on the sports show. He says ignorant, dumb shit, and I don't know why they keep having him on it because he knows nothing about what he's talking about. Same as Rob Parker. He needs to get a new job.
Shots called.
What?
Huh?
He's starting drama with another show.
No, I'm not starting it with because I love Skip Bayless
David
and Shannon Sharp.
That Rappaport, whoever the fuck that is, David hates him too.
Oh, really?
Michael Rappaport is so annoying. He says, okay, so anyways, the thing I'm getting to is Space Jam, the new movie with LeBron, is supposed to be released in July 2021.
Yep.
And this is what Michael Rappaport had to say is, he doesn't want to chase the ghost of Michael Jordan, but he's chasing a movie Michael Jordan made. But the fact of the matter is, Michael Jordan did not make the damn movie. Warner Brothers made the movie. And Michael Jordan just starred in the movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Michael Jordan is not this guy that makes anything and everything.
Now,
but anyways.
first off, there's a lot of reboots just in general.
Yeah, exactly.
And they do it all the time.
Yeah, why wouldn't you reboot a great movie like that with this generation superstar, right?
I love Space Jam, by the way.
I love Space Jam.
Oh, I do too. Space Jam was an awesome movie.
And the soundtrack was awesome.
I don't remember the soundtrack.
I will tell you this, though. The new Space Jam with LeBron is going to have more personality to it because Michael Jordan was just... He had no personality whatsoever in that movie.
No, he can't act.
he failed in acting like he did in baseball.
I mean, obviously, we know what he's good at.
Fuck you, Michael Jordan.
Not everybody can do all these. He's not multi-talented. He can just do.
Yeah. LeBron's sinking his anchor into everything, man. But anyways,
I bet he is.
Yeah, but I mean, Michael is there's no doubt about it. He's if not the greatest, one of the greatest basketball players that ever lived. But anyways, we're gonna move on if I ain't got no questions on that subject.
Nah, buddy.
All right. Anyway, so next, my favorite subject is
football?
The NFL. Yes, exactly. I only have a little bit to report on this, and I'll get to that one second. Pulling up my story real quick.
Okay.
You gotta get on the ball, Jay.
Well, anyways, I did want to say, I'm sorry about that. Let me recap the NBA. I have one more thing.
I'm still choking.
Stop choking.
Okay, so the Warriors, okay, this is what I was talking about with the Cavs fans. Going to have a good time with this story. The Warriors, their honeymoon period with DeMarcus Cousins epic is over.
I didn't know
What I mean by that is DeMarcus Cousins on January 18th, he energized the team coming in, helping him get through the dog days leading up to the All-Star break, you know?
Yeah.
And it seemed like he had a new sense of purpose and direction, okay? But shortly after 2 games after the All-Star break, we have the Sacramento Kings giving the Warriors a lethargic loss, and then James Harden, the James Harden-less Houston Rockets actually beat the Golden State Warriors. So right now, DeMarcus Cousins with the Warriors it's not looking like he was going to be that star to elevate them after everything everyone thought.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a good thing.
I have a couple comments.
Okay.
David Frank said there should be a soundbite used just for Jay that says, "Bam, fuck you, Michael Jordan," and you hit it randomly when he's talking sports. That would be pretty funny.
That would be funny.
And Tommy Parker said LeBron should just try baseball in Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm just reading comments.
Well, listen, Michael Jordan was horrible at baseball. He shouldn't even have been in the major leagues. So he just honestly, Michael Jordan just got into the major leagues because of his name.
Well, you know, that was something that he promised his dad, too.
Yeah, I know. I know, but if you're not good at something, you're not good at something, man. I mean,
well, that's why he only played like a year or two, I think.
I promised my dad I was going to be a doctor.
Yeah, but I understand. Yeah.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but so right now, Golden State is. I mean, right now they could be bored with the season, but it's actually looking like they could possibly have some teams that could actually knock them out of the playoffs. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, you see how some teams are, like the Patriots. They get bored in the regular season, they lose games, and then in the playoffs, it's a different story. So.
Gotcha.
But anyways, I'll move on to the NFL, and I actually have a crazy story epic.
Okay.
Robert Kraft of the New England Patriots it was reported that he was being busted for a prostitution ring and charged. That report was false. But he was charged with soliciting, not soliciting prostitution, but no, he has been charged with soliciting prostitution, but not having a prostitution ring, which is like a way different charge.
What?
Exactly. So, anyways, Kraft, as you likely have heard by now, has been charged with soliciting a prostitution at Orchards of Asia Day Spa in Jupiter, Florida. The New England Patriots owner is one of many being eyed in the South Florida prostitution and human trafficking ring. An arrest warrant soon was issued for the 77-year-old Kraft, who categorically denies the allegations. Now, he's being charged with it. There's video surveillance evidence. We'll see where this goes. But I mean, that's a big hit. If he gets charged with this, what does the NFL do? Is he going to be forced to sell his franchise? We don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Let me ask you this: when they say trafficking, does that mean that these women are selling themselves, without their permission? Basically, someone's forcing them to do it, or are they?
When it's a prostitution ring and trafficking, sometimes that is the case. Sometimes, they are being forced to do it, but sometimes they do it on their own.
Sometimes
they do it.
Sometimes.
But here's the
fuck up.
Huh?
I
said they do it,
and I told him to shut the fuck up.
Do.
Oh my gosh, it's not a funny subject, but anyways, the thing is, here's the whole situation.
Shut the fuck up, Tom.
Robert Kraft's an old lonely man. He goes into this parlor, and probably gets like a hand job or something like that from this. Yeah, he got a happy ending.
My God.
So anyways, he got caught for it, but I don't know. We'll see more what develops, but I don't know.
Anyways, I hate the idea of this bull crap. Prostitution is the oldest profession in the world, and
it's illegal.
And it's illegal. I think a lot of married men would be more happier if it was legal.
Oh my God.
Well, here's the thing, though, and you're not the first person to bring that up. Other people have brought that up, like they don't have a problem with it. They should make it legal. If a woman wants to do that profession, then that's their choice,
right?
And it might. And here's my thing: I'm not for it or against it. It's like whatever to me. But if they would legalize it and just keep an eye on things, and there wouldn't be diseases spread and all that stuff.
I just have a problem with it. My grandma was a whore, so
okay.
Seriously, and so was her mom. So on my dad's side, they ran a brothel down in West Virginia.
Well, see, there you go. But I mean, Las Vegas, it's legal, right?
Yeah,
it is. And I guess
something like that?
They do checks and whatnot to make sure you don't have diseases. And if they ever legalize it, I'm putting a brothel right next door to the casino downtown.
Yeah, so if they moderated it and made it, legal.
This is not playing with balls. Well, I guess it is, right?
It's not. I guess. It turned into it, but
I just want to say,
what?
If they kept an eye on things and make sure no one was spreading diseases, it might, I don't know. But anyways, that's a different story.
What?
Oh, there's comments first. But I want to say, forcing bitches to have sex with people is dead wrong, mister. That shit's fucked up.
It is totally wrong. 100% wrong.
A woman chooses it, okay, well, that's one thing. But if women are being forced,
well, definitely
dead wrong, mister. Yeah. I just want to put that out there and make that very clear.
I will say I could never date a woman like that or marry someone that chose her profession to do that.
Yeah. Tommy, what about you?
I mean, I wouldn't even speak to them type of women, but okay.
Whatever,
if I was down to just sleep with whatever for extra money, you'd be cool with that?
What?
I was asking Tommy his if like I were doing that, how would he feel about it?
Oh, he'd kill ya.
No, he'd be fine.
Kill her.
He wouldn't kill me. Shit.
The fuck am I, Dexter? Shit.
Antonio, what about you?
What you talking about?
If your girlfriend, significant other, wanted to sleep with men, for extra income.
Hell no.
Well, yeah. See, that's where it comes into the whole scenario. I don't think we would even affiliate with them type of women.
Oh snap! Yeah. They wouldn't be affiliating with me.
Thank you so much, Shay.
Wait, I have comments.
What?
I have comments, you asshole.
Real quick before I go, you got more comments?
Yeah, I have comments.
All right, go.
Okay. Tommy Parker said Kraft soliciting pudding pops. Go ahead, just do it.
What you do is you put the pudding with the pop. Oh, that was horrible, man.
Do it again.
I don't want to
start over.
It's the dress that's choking your neck.
It is.
No, I was choking on that thing for like ever.
Well, I'll give you a few minutes and you can try again.
Put the pudding with the pop with the pudding in the hooker.
Okay, there you go. Tommy Parker also said deflated balls and pumped up pudding pops. Ew.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you, them hookers would be getting a bunch of pudding pops. Anyways.
New meaning to playing with balls. And he also said prostitution is illegal. And I'm like, oh my God, Tommy, yes, it's illegal. David said, I love talking sports and then immediately diverting to prostitution. It is perfect.
I know, right?
It's the best.
Only on the Epic Radio Show.
Yeah.
We can do this all day long.
It's like
This
the
is what
circle
we
of
do.
life. It's all connected.
It's like balls, prostitution.
Yeah.
It connects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, though,
Play with balls and one way to one. Go ahead.
real quick, David Franks, I got something. I'm sure he knows this already. He's a Pittsburgh fan. No word on Le'Veon Bell yet. March is when the new season begins, when a lot of stuff can start going down. So Antonio Brown, there's been 3 teams that actually have interest in that trade for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And so Pittsburgh's losing Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell this year, which are 2 huge pieces. There's no news on those guys, but I'll keep everyone updated on that. And then one last thing. The Browns made one move so far, signing Jalen Strong, a wide receiver that's not a big deal. So that's it, guys.
Hey, you might want to stick around for this next topic. Have you watched the Netflix
series
show? You?
Not yet, but I'll watch it if you.
Damn it.
Damn it!
Maybe
Because
you
I
should
wanted your
listen then.
commentary on it. So,
Well, you know what? I will start watching it. But anyways, I'll keep up with the show. Hey, I love you guys. I love the fans, and I'm looking at being home this Sunday. So
That's what he's looking at. We'll see, I guess.
all right, he is looking at you, kids.
all right.
Bye.
Thanks, Jack.
Bye.
Yep.
That was creepy.
All right, yeah. So, I don't know if you guys what?
Anybody. Okay, well, before you get talking about this, like, was it spoilers?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the series, the Netflix series You, so if you haven't watched it and you want to watch it, don't fucking listen because we're going to be talking about this. So, anyway.
Well, we're not going to go. I'm not going to give away too many spoilers.
I might, though. I might bring up some little details that, might want to remain hidden. So, if someone wants to watch it, they don't want spoilers.
How many episodes did you guys watch of this?
Like 6?
7. And we watched like 5 or 6 in the first day, right?
Yeah.
I think I watched like 4 and then I fell asleep.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Guy's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, David getting into this guy's nuts, but he thinks, I'm wondering what David's perspective is, though. Go ahead, though.
Basically, the synopsis is a clever bookstore manager relies on his savvy internet know-how to make the woman of his dreams fall in love with him.
Yeah.
That is not a very good synopsis.
I mean, it's very vague.
It's very vague.
On purpose, which is good, I think.
But he doesn't just rely on the internet.
Oh, no.
No, this dude does a lot of heavy stalking.
Heavy stalking.
Heavy stalking.
Heavy-ass stalking. Lots of stalkage.
I mean, he, interjects himself
into
her life. He finds out everything about her. Snoops on her social media, follows her to her house, follows her to bars.
Yep. He's just there when she's there, all the time. He just finds out where she is because
what's really interesting is that how he meets her is in this bookstore, and there is an instant spark. So
there's maybe something would work without him being a fucking creep, though.
Yeah, but oh my god, dude, the things that happen in this show.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say this. So
say this.
At one point, and I'm not going to give away too much.
I might go.
He actually abducts her kind of boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy she's sleeping with, and she just randomly hooks up with him.
He's a douche.
He's a douche.
He kidnaps him, has him in this soundproof basement. Mm-hmm. And
hey, Jeremy,
there's
what's
a
up?
lot of stuff that happens with that. But it's anybody that kind of gives her a hard time or isn't right for her.
He takes care of it.
He takes care of it.
You're just bad for her. You're not good for her life. You're not,
There was one part.
It's really funny.
It's later on in the series where he sneaks into basically a house with her best friend and her, and there's a point where
it's so
the
funny.
best friend is kind of watching her take a bath.
Yeah, which is a
And
little
he's
weird.
watching her watch her, and he's like, man, she's sick. Why is she doing this? Like,
why is she? She's just watching her.
I missed that episode. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Oh, it's so.
It was so ironic. It's so
I'll
funny.
be real, man. As creepy as he is,
He's kind of likable.
he's likable.
Like
he's a likable
real
dude.
creep, but he's likable.
Well, get it back to where he kidnapped the douchey boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, back to that.
I think the show sort of made it seem it's okay. Like when I was watching, I was like, you know what, this guy's a douche. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
Yeah, like it was in a way like almost some of the stuff that he did. You're like, you know what? He's not that bad for doing that. 'Cause this dude's like a complete douche, you know?
So that's why like the way the show portray, or the characters and things like that. I think that a show's doing a good job is when the character is doing his part and they give you the emotion that you want.
Yeah.
Like if you hate somebody, that's what they're acting to do, is for you to hate that character.
Yeah.
And I love that when you're like, you know what, that guy's a dick.
So
he played a dick very well.
So one thing about this the douchey boyfriend guy is he owns this like organic soda company.
It's so funny. It's so ridiculous.
So at one point when he has him down in his basement, he gives him 3 cups.
Oh, someone's calling.
Well, at one point they give him 3 cups, right? And he says, drink each one of these.
Yep.
And
tell me which one is
yours.
Tell
me which one is yours.
Since it's the best. Since that's what your opinion is.
Yes.
Oh, here comes David. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, David.
What's up, David?
Prepare your mind.
Prepare my mind. Okay, tell me, how did Joe do nothing wrong? Which was his comment in the comments.
Of course, maybe I'm mildly sadistic if I think. Listen, we know that what he did was wrong, obviously. But here's the way I surmise it in my mind that maybe it doesn't feel so bad. We all need a protector in our life who will steer us away from the shit we're doing that's wrong and lead us towards the things that are better for us, right? Our parents did it our whole life, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't need to date that person. You need to get better grades. You need to, they're doing everything they can to make sure that we are making right decisions. I connected with Joe like, hey, he cared about her, and so he did everything he could to make sure she had an awesome life. He saw all the bullshit she didn't see. He just went ahead and eliminated it.
Oh my goodness, that's the way he eliminated it. Was like legit. He eliminated it though.
Yeah.
Like, I understand he was trying to be kind of subtle and then kind of be upfront with her, and she was just pushing him away, and she wasn't really giving him the time of day. She was just like, oh, well, why are you acting like this? Blah, blah, blah. Because some people are a better judge of character than others. And I'm assuming to a certain extent he is, along with his like snoopiness and stalkerish ways. I'm sure to a certain extent that helps too. So he was trying to, kind of give her little hints, but she wasn't having it, you know. But it's like, you took them out. You murdered them.
Yeah.
That is a little too much.
I agree. Here's what frustrated me is like certain parts of the show, I was pissed at her. I wasn't pissed at him. I'm like, why are you doing all this?
No, me too.
Find another broad.
Me too. Like some of these,
she's not worth it. Go find somebody else.
There were some things she did. I'm just like,
but you know what? I have a feeling. Like, didn't he have ex relationships or some crap like that?
Yeah, there was one.
I have a feeling he's doing the same thing that he did in the last relationship.
Well,
but it hasn't come to that yet. But
no, we haven't found out yet. I don't know if we find out by the end of it.
You guys are in for a treat. You guys are in for a treat if you haven't finished the series.
Yeah, we're not quite done yet.
We haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, David said he finished it, so he said it was great. I mean, I already think it's really good.
Oh, I know. I can't wait.
But it's like, oh shit.
We're probably going to watch it after the show, honestly. Maybe.
Well, you hit the nail on the head too, Epic, by saying that one scene where he does break into the house and he's watching her girlfriend watch her shower. And he's just fully insulting her. Like, oh, she's so crazy. What is wrong with her?
He doesn't see what's wrong with her.
That was just a hot brunette friend who's a bitch?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to watch this.
Her name is Peach.
Yeah, Yeah, she tries like at one point, Anthony, she tries to make it out with her like for a quick second.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that would get him. So,
but yeah, dude, like, there's just so much in that show that like, and what I really like is it's narrated by them too, and like some of the things that they think are like realistic.
Yeah, it's so realistic.
Like he would like that in that scene where he's watching her. And like he's thinking something, he's like, "Man, I gotta pee," like because he's been in this house all night, pretty much.
He keeps passing out because he was in a car accident. Yeah, so he keeps going in and out. So he's like, "Oh my fucking head hurts."
Yeah,
like,
just in the middle of something, like he'll be like talking about her, and like, "Man, my head hurts."
Well, you know what? In some parts were kind of unrealistic. Like, do you remember when in the beginning he goes inside her shower?
Yeah.
Because
like,
you mean to tell me she didn't see no silhouette behind that shower?
That's what I was like.
I know.
I was like, come on now.
He got out too easy.
Yeah.
It gets wilder for you guys who haven't finished the series. Just wait. It gets wilder.
Man.
I can't even imagine because when he fucking hit that guy in the fucking face with a hammer, I'm like, damn, he just took that motherfucker out with a hammer. That guy's dead.
Yeah, he's not very good at killing people.
Hang on.
Before I jump off, I'll say this too, that the series has been picked up. They started filming in production like a couple of days ago for season 2.
That's
awesome. Well, wasn't it
you guys a little bit? I'm gonna jump off.
Okay, we'll call you back later.
This was a Lifetime original,
which is crazy.
Because normally their stuff is really like kind of campy and like.
I do want to say something that Jeremy said.
What?
He said, stalker is a bad word. He loves her from a distance. That is so creepy. No. Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
You would think that, Jeremy. God damn it.
And at first he said the picture that you have put up there, he said it looked like Robert Pattinson, so he said something about Batman. What did he say?
Oh.
He said, he shouldn't be...
I actually... Who did I think he was?
better not be Batman? And he's like, oh, wait, never mind. I thought that was Robert Pattinson.
No,
It was just funny.
His name is...
Whatever his name.
Badgley. But I thought he kind of looked like, what the fuck is his name?
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna have to look.
Is his name? He's gonna look this up.
Yeah.
Hey, is that Jeremy?
Oh, Dion's in here. Hi.
Hey, Dion.
She said Norman Bates creepy.
Yeah, she's been watching it too.
Yeah, he's Norman Bates. Yeah, he is like. See, Norman's very. I love the Bates Motel. I love that show. He was very likable, and I think I would have been friends with him. But he was out of his fucking mind though. For sure.
Why can't I find this?
Yeah, David Frank said she wasn't worth it. He should have moved on from her episode 2. Apparently, he felt differently.
Henry Cavill. I kind of feel like he's like a skinnier,
like what's his name?
Like nerdier version of Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that Superman?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because Tommy's like, is that
the killer dude?
Yeah,
the creepy guy.
Yeah.
Joe.
He reminds me of that singer.
I know who you're talking about. He reminds us of me of a lot of
the damn singer who's always singing those fucking love songs.
Yeah, that guy.
Dion knows. I was going to take her to a concert there.
She might hear this and comment. I'm going to watch.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
He was dating Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, man.
I know who you're talking about, too. I just can't think of his name.
You know what? I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, do that. And Jeremy's giving us like shows to watch.
Hey, ask Jeremy if he's ready to challenge me today. If he'll answer his phone.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard that, Jeremy? You ready to do the? Is it legal?
Justin Theroux. Is that right? No.
Is it Michael? Like with a weird last name? Is it? Hang on. I'm gonna try to find Bublé or
not Michael. Whatever.
Bubble. I just call him Michael Bubble.
My French is horrible.
I don't know.
I
can't. It doesn't say.
Maybe I'm waiting for anyone to chime in.
No, that was 2015 and 17. That was Justin Theroux, but
John Mayer.
John Mayer, that's it.
Yeah.
No, I do not. I don't see John Mayer.
Thank you. Because I was searching Jennifer Aniston boyfriends, and I was about to go through the list, and thank you, it was very helpful.
All right,
that was Dion, of course.
Yes,
I knew. I was like, she's gonna listen, and like she knows she's gonna say it. She's gonna say it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch.
Gotcha.
Thank you very much.
I don't think he looks like
Bublé. Is it Bublé? Bublé.
John Mayer again. What do I know?
It wasn't John Mayer, was it?
Yeah, I was thinking John Mayer in a way when he first started out.
Let me look at Mayer. John Mayer.
But
I can kind of see it. Okay, I mean, I can kind of see it a little bit.
But anyways,
but yeah, you was
but you
very
guys-
creepy. The guy just needs to stop being such a stalker, and it's creepy. It's weird.
yeah.
I don't understand whatever happened to just, hey, you want to go the gift of gab instead of
Yeah.
fucking the
Well,
gift of
Social media. The craziest
fucked it
thing
up.
is like when she loses her phone and he ends up with her phone,
Yeah.
and then he's just like following her texts and following
Yeah.
her everything, whatever, all her conversations. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
You know what? I think it's hard
So
for someone who's
so
never
crazy.
done shit like that to even wrap their head around it to
Well,
get into the
another thing,
mindset of
too-
somebody.
Yes, that's me.
Another thing too, it seemed like, according to the show, anyways, that he may have been abused.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it seems like. Yeah, just
Because
bliss.
when there's flashbacks with that owner that he was talking about, which he's probably dead the way I'm looking.
Yeah, isn't he always on vacation or some shit?
Yeah. But
Everybody's on
every time
vacation.
there's flashbacks with that guy, the dude's a total douche to him
Okay.
and like slapping him.
like it
and,
seems
like,
at first he
fucking
seems
him.
like normal,
Yeah.
but then it seems like he's kind of like abusive, and it probably gets worse.
Yeah.
So
Well, what do you think he might be doing with that little boy then?
No, I don't think
Well,
that. Yeah.
Usually people who are abused, he's fucking
not sexually.
he's fucking
I was-
killing people and shit.
Yeah.
he's
Maybe
killing
that's
people.
why he doesn't like the idea of that dad. Who,
Yeah.
how the dad came
Yeah.
out and told him he's a creep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's, that's why he likes that little kid. He's always trying to look out
Well,
for
I
him.
think it's just because that kid's always in the fucking
Yeah,
hallway.
that poor kid. I want to
Yeah.
adopt him. I can't.
And the mother's
obviously,
getting
the show.
beat all the time and they're arguing. So
It
he
works
just
out a
feels bad
little
for
bit.
the
It
kid.
kind of works
Have
out.
they
a
even
little
shown the mom yet?
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
in episodes we've seen,
I
yeah.
must have fell asleep on that.
No. It's
It's
later
a little
on.
later. It's
Okay.
in
Yeah.
like the 6th episode.
No, I'm telling you.
Fifth or
Watch
sixth.
the rest of it.
No, I
man.
think it's a pretty good show. It's just Dion knows. I fall asleep at anything.
I gotcha. All right. Well, we're going to take a break.
Break time.
When we get back, we're going to have crazy news.
Crazy news
Keep it locked right
time.
here on the Epic Radio Show.
good.
Yeah. There you
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
welcome back to the Epic Radio Show, or Sideband. We're actually trying to figure out this movie that had Steve Martin and Bill Paxton in it. There was a romantic comedy that had both of them.
None of these look like romantic comedies at all.
And Steve Martin was this rich.
Your mic's off.
Oh. Steve Martin was this eccentric rich guru or something.
Yeah.
He had a fucking ponytail.
And Bill Paxton owned a juice shop.
Bill Paxton and Steve
in the movie, and I cannot think of what the movie is called.
Is it No, that's not it.
I don't know. Anyways, maybe one of you guys know it.
Somebody's like, there's this movie. This Bill Paxton and Steve Martin, Weird Science, but that's from '85.
No,
that's a little older.
Yeah, that was no.
I know.
I don't think
nothing.
Steve Martin even played in that movie.
I don't know why it lists him. It lists him in this.
It's a Bill Paxton movie. That's why.
That's weird. But it's not Steve
Bill
Martin.
Paxton
too.
was Chad in that movie,
Yeah.
the brother.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know then.
Real douche.
Yeah. I like Bill Paxton. Is he dead? I think
He died 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He was a great
dang.
actor.
Well, dang, guys.
There's another guy that kind of resembles Bill Paxton. I always get them confused.
Yeah, if anybody knows.
I know what you're talking about. Maybe. Who knows? I'm horrible.
Well, the guy from Independence Day, the president.
You guys are going to be stuck on this until you figure it out.
Christ.
Harrison Ford?
No. See, he kind of resembles Harrison Ford, too.
I'm so confused. I'm going to look up...
President Independence Day movie.
Wow, do I know how to spell today? Jesus Christ.
Like, we're so sidetracked. Bill Pullman
Bill Pullman.
is who I was thinking of. I used to get them. But, yeah,
This is
Bill
ridiculous.
Paxton, though. I loved him in Twister. And, like, man, there's so many good movies with Bill.
I even loved him in True Lies as the cheesy car salesman.
Yes.
His favorite line was,
Yes.
the vet gets him wet.
Yeah.
You know?
Tommy
Yeah.
Parker said Paxton and Twister.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was just saying, man.
I don't know. This is making me frustrated
Yeah.
because I know nothing about this shit.
That's fine. It's not a big deal.
I'm frustrated right now. Fuck
Well,
you
let's get
guys.
into our topic. So,
Fuck you guys.
Damn.
I'm frustrated.
So there's two old men who escaped a nursing home
We're skipping
to
crazy news today.
go. What?
We're skipping crazy news, I guess, today.
We'll do it next. Since I already did this.
Whatever.
Two
shit's
old men
not that
escaped a nursing home to go to a heavy metal music festival.
That'll be me in the future when I'm an old lady.
Yes. Thousands of people recently flocked to Germany for the world's largest heavy metal
Fucking
music
Germany?
festival. Yep.
God damn.
Including two old men who escaped a nursing home to be there. They're officially our heroes. I don't know what that was.
That was a rocking chair, but
A rocking chair.
I don't even know. I guess there's
That
a
was a
couple I might have
funny-ass
hit by
rocking
accident
chair.
in the favorites. There are two things that we love to hear. And that's... I don't even know, man.
What the fuck are you saying?
I don't know.
Aren't you reading?
I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. I'm
not yelling at you. I'm
But
asking.
they were found disoriented and dazed
Oh man.
at the
These
festival
poor
at 3
old guys.
a.m.
They just want to have.
They
They
were
just want to
reluctant
live
to go home,
their best
obviously.
life.
Who would want to leave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just try to live their best life in Germany at a rock concert. The fuck?
I say God bless them.
Let them do what they gotta do.
You know, let them rock out.
You know,
They don't got
with
that
their
many
cocks out.
concerts left.
you know what's next after a nursing home, anyways, right?
What's that?
A funeral home.
Oh,
So what the fuck?
As I said, like they may not be able to go to another one,
I
so
know.
let them enjoy
Yeah.
themselves. 3 a.m. I mean, I think they had a good time.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny that that's around the time they found them too.
It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? Oh, we're just having fun.
Do you know how old these guys were? Or
Yeah, let me
exactly.
find that real quick.
and what were they listening to? The Monkees or something like that?
No, it was death metal.
Death metal.
Death
wow.
metal.
Yeah,
Yes.
these old guys are my
Holy
spirit animals.
Shit.
You know what? They don't mention their age.
They say they're in their
Ages.
80s or anything?
No,
80s, 90s, nothing like that?
They weren't the Duke brothers, were they?
No. They don't mention
Oh, that
the age,
sucks. They're
which
not
is
specific.
stupid. Yeah.
Well, give me the fucking old guys' ages. What the fuck?
Let me see something real quick. Maybe I can get that.
What the shit?
Well, that's
Now this is going to annoy me.
Yeah. We're just
Hey,
looking at all
Topar.
kinds of stuff. What's up, Tokar? How you doing?
He was here earlier, but then I don't know if he left or he just hasn't commented anything.
Let's try this one.
Let's see.
And fuck you, pop-ups. They do not report the age.
That's so crazy. I want to know how old these motherfuckers were. Give me some details.
I went to 3 different places. They don't report the age.
Well, shit.
They were old enough to be in a retirement home. Let's just say that.
They need help
between
with living.
Probably 70 and
80,
150.
150. Because everyone lives to be 150 now. It's like the normal age.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But we can get into crazy news.
That's good.
But yeah, they are my heroes for sure.
They are my spirit animals.
Yeah. Let's
right
do
on,
the crazy
guys.
news intro and then do crazy news.
Oh.
When crazy shit happens, the Epic Radio Show will be there to report and shit. It's time for crazy news.
Crazy news time.
Crazy news, yay! Okay, so a Vermont couple married at Walmart where they met. See, the comedian guy could have married them, but
Yeah.
we didn't know about his
His doctorate.
right, we didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So a little too late for that. Okay, the bride wore black, but that wasn't the most unusual thing about a wedding in Berlin, Vermont last week. The couple chose to get married in a Walmart, with the ceremony performed by an assistant manager, Johann and William Bolanger, I don't know. Both employees at the Walmart met there. They had planned to get married at the local courthouse when the retailer's personnel manager offered the store as a venue. The ceremony was set for the employee break room area with assistant manager Todd Sobel, who was also a minister, officiating. But at the last minute, the wedding was moved to the area of the store where fresh flowers are on display. Very classy.
Very classy.
Very classy. We're gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the joining of two hearts, and to give recognition to the worth and the beauty of your love.
And also, these flowers are on sale for $9.99.
These flowers, I was actually going to make a joke like that. Sobel was heard saying in a video, the couple had not thought about the attention their wedding might receive on social media. We were just doing it because it was the fast and it was easy, it was convenient. Tens of thousands of people viewed the wedding video after it posted to the store's Facebook page.
First off,
yeah. Join our winning team here in Berlin and you'll find your soulmate too, the Walmart post said.
Absolutely not.
So that is that.
I see that, kudos to the manager because that was a nice sales ploy.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
Oh yeah.
What day was this on?
Let me see when the story was on February 18th, so it was a couple weeks ago.
Think about this. The flowers are dying from Valentine's Day. They move them to the flowers section. Everyone feels good because a marriage is happening, and I guarantee you people bought those flowers and gave it to the bride and groom.
Yeah.
Perfect ploy.
I think that's just weird. Like, if we had got married the place we met, we would have been married in Sam's Club. Again, that is just... I would have killed myself, so...
Absolutely not.
I would have been like, no.
I would do Home Depot.
Is there a yuck sound effect? I definitely
like a disgusted sound? Because that's what I need in my life.
What we got here?
See what we got.
Yummy.
No, that's the opposite.
First
of what I
off,
wanted.
this woman is extremely huge, by the way.
Oh my god.
And
you're so rude.
And she looks really old compared to there we go.
You're so mean.
He looks like he's 17 and she's 45.
Damn.
And their ages are not disclosed, by the way. I don't know what their ages are.
I mean, look at the picture. I'm disclosing it right now.
Not accurately.
And they were
probably.
disclosing it.
They were disclosing it in
Once
Walmart.
they got home.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The honeymoon. They were disclosing.
Stop it.
Are these the people at Walmart that still we're talking about?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
You know what? I didn't even take a look because I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
You're on the show. You're live. We're talking about stuff.
Where am I?
That's where you are. You're in a basement. You're locked in a box.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's you.
You must be that douchey boyfriend. Tommy's like, fuck you. You're not good for her.
God damn it. So he's 19. She's 4. Is she
That's what he's guessing.
Oh.
He doesn't know. It doesn't say. This is ridiculous. You're ruining crazy news with your guesstimations on birthdays.
I'm saying, look at him.
I mean,
You can
I don't
see
have
the
video.
fucking crows.
I mean, maybe she's
out of
just
fucking
aging
eyes.
badly. You know,
Yeah.
and he's not. Maybe. I mean, I'm aging beautifully, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you never know.
You know what? There's someone for someone.
There's someone for someone. That's the way to put it. There's someone for someone.
You're aging like a Chinese whore. They never
Damn.
age.
Well, why do I gotta be a whore though?
What?
Why it gotta be a whore though?
I don't fucking know.
Why it's gotta be a Chinese whore? Why can't it just be a Chinese woman? Like I don't
fucking know.
I don't understand.
It wasn't funny.
God damn, why do I have to be a whore? What the fuck?
Well, whores are like cars, you know? They have a lot of miles on them.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Anyways, moving on. Florida church holds a dog friendly services. Okay, see, I told you Florida was going to be mentioned later, but it's not like a crazy like what the fuck's wrong with people? But it's kind of like what the fuck are you doing, Florida? Dog friendly services. Okay. So, a Florida church is drawing attention for a weekly service welcoming some unusual parishioners. Parishioners. Thank you. I'm not very, dogs. Dogs. Father Albert Kely. I'm serious. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but it says that. Rector at St. Benedict's. I can't even say it.
Rector? You mean rectum?
Not rectum. He's at a church, so the facility.
I know, exactly. There you go.
I'm trying to get to the
boy dog.
You know what?
Altar boy.
Father Fondle.
Shut the fuck up. How about both of you? Shut the fuck up. There you go. He said,
hey, is there like a Scooby-Doo voice?
I swear to God,
1 second.
I'm never getting through this today.
Is there like a...
You know what?
I think there is.
I think there is.
That's a negative.
No.
There's no dog sounds?
There
Like,
were.
I know I put some in the favorites.
See what we got. Confused dog.
That's it. Yep. There you go.
That's perfect. The dog, I would be confused if I were a dog in church too. So they've been holding these dog-friendly services 6 p.m. on Saturdays for about 10 years.
So
okay.
Are they trying to preach the good word to the
That's what I'm
dogs?
trying to get to see what the fuck's going on.
Or is it a way for them to get parishioners inside so they, people do not like to leave their dogs at home.
This is
maybe
so
that's
weird.
a possibility, they'll try anything at church to get.
This is so
I remember.
I know, yeah.
Do you remember back in the day, the Cleveland Baptist Church? They would bribe kids with fucking candy bars to get on the bus. So
No, that's not shocking.
Stupid ass me. There I am. All right, I'll go.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Candy bar.
I love candy.
And then you got raped. So was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it, Ant-Man?
No, it was not. That's the answer. So, anyways, he said the canine congregants are remarkably well behaved while sitting in their pews with their owners. We sometimes have 10 to 12 dogs at a time.
Did you say pews or pubes?
Pews. Definitely pews.
Sorry.
You never really hear them much unless they encounter each other after communion and then they begin to bark at each other. But everybody expects that. Yeah. He said, cutie. It said the services are particularly attractive to people who live alone with their pets. Mm-hmm. What I love about this service, and I think that's the reason that we have it, is that many of our people do live alone. They are elderly, they've lost their spouse, or they lived alone for a long time. Oh, someone's calling.
Someone's calling.
Yeah, we got a call.
Yep. That's
Just put them on the line. It don't matter.
What's up, Jeremy?
What's up, bud?
Hey,
What up?
I was just listening, and I had a comment on something because Tony brought it up.
Okay.
Hey, Tony.
What up?
Bus number 9's the best bus. Knock, knock, rattle, rattle, honk, BB.
You rode the bus too.
Oh my god.
We got lots of people who rode the bus. This is crazy.
Our whole neighborhood would line up to get that candy.
Oh my god.
We were all desperate for
neighborhood.
candy.
That's crazy.
Your parents didn't give you candy? What the
Thank
fuck?
God it was the church bus,
I mean,
not a pervert van.
Yeah, I know, right? Could you imagine? Like that would be a really good cover, wouldn't it? Like, oh, get on this church bus. Here's a bunch of candy, kids.
Oh my God.
You get like 10 to 12 of them at a time.
This for child labor, slave labor. There's no difference.
Yeah.
Hey, now we're giving some pedophile an idea right now. He's out trying to buy a bus.
See,
This is terrible.
It's like they got like the church bus and it says church, but it's like in a paper. You know,
Right,
it's written
it's like
down
really fucked
and
up.
it's spelled wrong and like the C's backwards.
So this looks like a fun bus. This must be a fun bus.
And then when they get there, he rips it off and it says rape bus.
This is terrible. I'm sorry, people. This is terrible. This is awful. Why the hell? Why are there so many jokes about rape tip? And balls and prostitution and
I don't
such
know.
nasty
Isn't that
things.
what we usually talk about?
Sometimes it's more drugs. So I guess it can go either way.
We have to diverse.
We've talked
our
about drugs
conversation.
today too. I thought we were sticking to drugs today.
No.
I didn't think we were going to go back and forth all day.
We talk about everything.
This is
and nothing.
ridiculous. Okay, so this is basically this article ends with, why wouldn't they be welcome in God's house? They're God's creatures.
They certainly are.
So
Haven't you ever saw the show All
Fucking
Dogs Go to
Florida.
Heaven?
fucking Florida.
You know what, too? I wonder if any of the dogs shit and they're like, pew. You know? They're in church.
In the pew?
Yeah, in the pew. They're like, pew, in the pew.
Okay, I got some comments before I move on to the. Let's see. Trying to find it.
Okay, here we go.
Tokar said, this is about the Walmart story. Buy everything at the last minute you need for the wedding. It makes sense to me.
Sure.
Tommy Parker said, are whores the same as prostitutes?
Depends.
Depends.
No, I think they are. I think they're the same thing.
No.
David said, wrecked him, damn near killed him.
There you go.
Tommy Parker said, the church seems to promote dog on dog. That's why they like little boys. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And
Doggy
Tokar
style
said,
is the official position of the church.
Tokar said it was worth it. David says Epic is on one today. And I said, yeah, crack.
Hey, have you ever heard the difference? You know, the difference between a whore and a bitch?
No.
No.
Oh my God.
Are you going to say it?
Well, of course.
You
Someone
get up and
told
like
me
this?
a whore will fuck everybody in the room.
Yeah.
A bitch will fuck everybody in the
Everyone
room but you.
Yes. I just heard, when he started to say it, I'm like, I heard this yesterday on SVU.
Oh, wow.
SVU, man, it's got some shit on it, man.
Yeah, I love SVU.
And was it said by Ice-T?
Maybe.
Probably.
I'm going to say maybe.
Fucking Ice-T, huh?
Ice-T.
Fucking love Iced Tea, though.
I love Ice-T.
I love Iced Tea.
And lemonade.
Tokar says they want the pudding pops.
Oh, I don't want to.
Do it. Do it.
You put the pudding with the pop with the pudding.
There you go. Good job.
Bill Cosby. Okay.
So silly. Okay, this one's pretty funny. Man covers himself in peanut butter and walks around dog park after losing a bet. This is great. This is a great time.
Yeah.
Remember, where
He
was
put
this?
some on his
Texas?
balls, too. Yeah.
A man in Arlington, Texas, who came in last in his fantasy football league, had to do a very nutty thing as punishment. Walked around a dog park covered head to toe in peanut butter. That's great. Stephen Shrout. What kind of last name is Shrout? 25 had never
with kraut.
had never played fantasy football before this year, but decided to join a league with some high school friends who had been playing together since 2009. It was my first year and I didn't do any kind of studying at first. I kind of just jumped in. He was dogged by bad luck. Whoever wrote this is ridiculous. By bad luck from the beginning when his top draft choice, Pittsburgh Steelers running back Le'Veon Bell, ended up sitting out the entire season. As a result, Shrout was given the choice of paying $250 to the winning person or perform a humiliating stunt. He obviously chose to do the stunt. I would have been like, here, just take the fuck up. I'm not doing that shit.
Yep.
So standing in a Dallas dog park for 10 minutes clad in only a gold Speedo and covered in peanut butter.
Nice.
I said, that's not a big challenge. No one believed me. They're like, no way is he going to do it. So he went through with it last Wednesday, hoping to get out of the sticky situation without a hitch. Whoever is writing this article is just cracking me up. My strategy, they are. There's all these little things. My strategy was to do it as fast as possible and hope that not many people would see me. A lot of the dog owners just wondered what I was doing. And then when I said I lost a bet, they all laughed. Although Shrout hoped to fulfill the terms of the bet without seeing too much, video of his experience has gone viral, of course. Still, he has learned a valuable lesson. I will play fantasy football again, but probably not with the same guys.
Or just pick better players.
Just do some research, I guess, before you just jump into something you don't know anything about. I just think it's so funny because the guy, I don't know, I think this is the video because he's like, there's like 4 dogs surrounding him, just like one of them's licking him for sure. It's just really funny.
It's funny.
It's super funny. I love it. This is great. David Frank said that dude must be horrible in fantasy football. I drafted Bell 2 and finished top 3. He deserves dogs to toss a salad.
Yeah.
So that's how David feels about that.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious because dogs love peanut butter and it's so hilarious.
Gotcha.
It's got me laughing inside.
We're going to go take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to get to work with David. We're going to talk about R. Kely and Jussie Smollet and then have Is It Legal? Keep it locked right here. Also, I want to mention again, make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Epicness216, and check out our new website. There's going to be a lot more content added soon. Speaking of, Antonio, I need that picture because I'm going to have the cast stuff. And also, if you would like, you could write a blog. I'm going to have blogs on there. So it could be about whatever you want. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be about the show. It could be a rant on fucking hookers. I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter.
I guess just whatever your heart's desire.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Like, I'm going to write something silly and whatever. And then, I don't know. But we're going to have some blogs. David's going to write one. Everyone's going to write one.
Maybe.
Sounds good.
So we'll have that. We got videos on there. We have upcoming events if you want to stay up to date with us, and also a link to them t-shirts I was telling you about earlier. $12.50, guys.
Guys,
help support the show. And then you wear them in public. People are like, hey, what's that? And you can say it's the best
really
show ever.
Show
Every dollar counts.
Yeah, you know. And, just to let you know, it is secure. I'll only be the only one that knows your credit card information and use it.
He will not
I'm joking.
do anything bad.
No, hopefully. I won't know their
Chris Kettler said, what's the link to the website? Do you want to post it on the page?
It's www.theepicradioshow.com. It's really easy, real simple.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Okay, so we're going to go on break. We will be back. We will give away a couple tickets when we get back.
Possibly.
And why are you saying that?
I'm just saying, who knows? Maybe we won't.
We'll be back.
Maybe.
Keep it locked.
Possibly.
We're back. It's a quick break.
We're back. It's a quick ass break.
Yeah, so let's do this get to work intro.
work.
All right, David, what's going on, man?
Hey, guys, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
It's no problem.
What you got? I got a little half and half, facts and a little bit of funny to it, and some things that might get you guys involved here too. So,
oh boy,
I'll hit you with a question. You be thinking of some things while I work through my details. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about the top 10 reasons why people get fired from their employer, and I've got some funny personal experiences of coworkers getting fired. So if you've got any funny ones you want to share, keep those propped up.
Let me think.
All right. So
according to the balancecareers.com and a survey published by Career Builder, the top 10 reasons people get fired from their roles, their jobs. And I've been getting this question a lot from people. They want to, kind of feel like they're not alone or feel like they've missed something. So top 10, damaging company property. That's a given, right? Don't be an idiot and destroy company property.
No.
Drug or alcohol possession at work. Yes, this is still prevalent. So people will take a pre-employment drug screen and think, oh, I'm never going to be screened again.
Nope.
Back to doing crack.
Wrong.
And then they get hit with a random drug screen, and then they wonder why they're getting fired.
Yeah.
No. Falsifying employment records is the other one. Don't say that you're certified in Microsoft Office and you don't even know how to open up PowerPoint. It will come back to bite you in the ass. Insubordination, we've all had a boss we can't stand.
Oh,
but
hell
you can't just put your hands on somebody or talk shit to them. So insubordination's up there. Misconduct. That's all the things we know. Harassment, bullying people. Poor performance is another huge one. Stealing from the job site. Yes, that's still prevalent.
Yeah.
People don't think they're going to get caught in a world where cameras are everywhere. I can't understand that.
Nope.
Using company property for personal use. Getting issued a vehicle or a company credit card and going shopping with it and you don't think you're going to get caught.
Like, how are you not going to get caught?
Can't wrap my mind around that. I will tell you, I've experienced this a lot. I know a lot of people that have. So when I was in the military, before you deploy, they give you a government credit card so that you can procure plane tickets and travel expenses. And people were going on shopping sprees with this, wondering how they weren't going to get caught. It blows my mind.
Yeah.
You guys are dumb.
Taking too much time off of work, right? If you get sick or you've got personal issues, we all get it. Take work off. But if you think you need 2 weeks because your grandmother has a cold, that's a problem.
True that.
Violating company policy, when every company comes out with their own guidelines of do's and don'ts and you prefer to not do it. The biggest one right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you already know, violating social media terms and conditions.
Yes.
So people are not smart enough to put their profiles on private and they're posting about the hate groups that they back or putting their own political opinion on things or
all this
putting inflammatory comments. It blows my mind.
Or even talk shit about work on there.
Yep, tagging their bosses and saying how much they hate them.
Like,
that'll never come back.
That works here. There's a guy at work that he's called off like 3 times for the same uncle dying and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I've got a real funny story to share about that. That's the other thing. These people are dummies. I had a boss at a job I had worked probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and he was the warehouse manager. He was a bigwig at the company, and his grandmother, I think, died 3 times while I was there.
Like, how many grandmas do you have? Jesus.
And one of the situations I remember was she had to climb up on her roof to fix her satellite. Meanwhile, she's 80-some years old.
Why?
Climbed up on her roof to fix her satellite and then fell off.
Damn.
So he had to go to the ER, and that's why he was out of work for many days. And then I think she died again like a couple weeks after that before the company finally let her go.
Gotcha.
His family tree looks like a pole. Everyone's dying.
Why is everybody just climbing on roofs?
I actually have a song about that. Well, I'm from Alabama, and my family tree has no branches. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord. All
right, so I've got these funny stories here, and these are all true, all right? I'm not fabricating any of these, unfortunately. This is the reality we live. I had a guy who was actually, when we were in the military together, really good at what our career field was. We were military police, really good at it, but we kept noticing he kept getting pulled into our commander's office, and nobody had a clue why. Well, he was basically downloading and constantly watching porn on government computers.
Oh, stupid.
Like, the last place you want to download porn would be a government computer. Can I say that any slower?
You'd think so.
Yeah, you would
hilarious.
think so, right? But these people are not.
Yeah, I think porn is just for the comfort of your own home.
Right?
Comfort of someone's basement. I mean, whatever, right?
Unless you're Joe from you, and then you
that's
just
what I'm
go to a
saying.
random bush.
You just go anywhere. It just happens.
I had a guy also, very good coworker when I worked at that warehouse I just mentioned with that past crappy supervisor. He was caught running his own meth ring.
Oh my God.
1,000-person
Nice.
plant.
Woo!
1,000 people.
Man.
I guess meth is a
He
serious
didn't think his
business.
product was going to be so good that he wouldn't get caught, apparently.
And that time, it did add up.
All right.
Fuck outta here.
I have the coup de grace here. This
All
is
right, here we go.
I shit you not. This is what happened. That same warehouse that I worked in a negative 80-degree blast freezer. Yes, I said that right.
Ugh.
Freezing in there. We would all have bear suits
Jesus.
and fully covered from head to toe so you could keep warm. Well, we were short one guy for a day, and so the company decided to call in a temp. And so he came down to help us. There was some confusion that he might have some things in the background, or he might be a drug user because he was pretty drugged out when he got there. Anyway, long story short, he was in the freezer and then came out to me and said, "Hey man, I got to go home. I pissed myself to keep warm because I didn't know I could go to the bathroom."
Oh my God.
My goodness.
I'm not kidding. So the guy proceeded to take off of his bear suit, and his pants were frozen to his legs.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
You could get frostbite that way.
I hope he got frostbite on his dick.
Jesus.
Like, no joke. I could not believe he refused to just go to the bathroom and just pissed himself in his freezer suit and then vanished off the face of the earth. I think another employee, I can't confirm it, said they saw him run to the back lot and then jump over a fence and run home, and nobody ever saw him again.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope he got frostbite on his dick. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think he did if he could jump over a fence.
I still hope he did.
But my
Damn it.
conclusion is he must have been a crackhead, because who can be freezing like that and jump over a fence?
And just keep going like nothing happened.
Or he was on
It
meth.
was like scurry, scurry, scurry.
Scurry, scurry, scurry. Scurry.
So just unbelievable. I don't know if you guys have anything, any coworkers you've experienced some absolute wild shit with, or what?
There's a lot of
I don't
stupid
know.
people in general.
Yeah.
Just normal
I
stupidity.
can't think of anything off the top of my head.
You know, though, I was going to ask you, too, you know, with a lot of people who, you know, take work off, what would you recommend? Like FMLA if there is a serious condition with them? Or
I mean, it's just all about communication. If you have a good relationship with your supervisors or management and you need extended periods of time off, it's all within reason. You just have to communicate. So many people are afraid that, oh gosh, if I've got to call off another day, I just won't call at all because it looks really bad. No, if you don't call at all, that's what probably helps you lose your job.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to communicate. If you let them know in advance, hey, I'm going to need another day. This is really important. And then tell them things like, hey, I promise I'll be back on Friday. I just got to really take care of this. It's very urgent to me.
Yeah.
If you do things like that, as opposed to, oh, I'll let you know and I'll come back. Not quite sure. See you later. That's why
Yeah.
people are getting fired nowadays. They don't understand that you just have to pick up a phone. Or even bosses nowadays are like, hey, just text me.
Yeah.
Just communicate. That's really it. It sounds so stupid because it comes simple to the rest of us, but
Right.
just communicate. That's all you have to do. We don't
Yep.
care about the reason as why you're calling off or not coming to work. We just care that you have the enough courtesy and concern and professionalism to let us know, right?
Yep, definitely.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So that's what I got for you today, guys. I'm trying to do some more interactive things, so please, by all means, reach out to the show. You see the email on your screen, epictothefourth@gmail.com. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to help. I have gotten some viewers reach out to me in personal messages. I love to help you guys. So if you need any direction, the best way to handle things, this is what I'm here for. Don't be shy.
Awesome. Yeah, and when you do email, make the subject "get to work," just so
he knows what it's about.
So I know.
Get your ass to work. Pay
Yes.
your bills.
make
That's
that
right.
money.
Hey, yo,
Pay that
Bills.
money.
Don't steal shit.
Don't steal shit. Don't be on drugs.
Hey, that's another
Stop
thing.
it.
Hey, you think have there been any cases where people been fired for like stealing pens and shit like that?
I lost you towards the end. You were cutting out a little bit, Ant.
Have you known of any cases where people, you know, management can find any reason to fire you if you're, employee at will. Have you known of any cases where someone had a hard-on for one of their workers and they've actually fired them for like stealing a pen, or how we take some office materials home?
Yep. That's a good point. You're right. That's reprisal. That's actually illegal for somebody, depending on the state you're in, right? So I live in Nebraska, and it's a no-fault state, meaning they could not like the color of your shirt one day when you come in and fire you legally.
Man, that guy who fired me, he did not like me for whatever reason. I know it.
Yeah.
Because he did not. He was
I'm not sure. Is Ohio like that? I can't even recall. Are they a right-to-work state, meaning they can let you go and not have to give you an excuse? They can just walk you out the door?
It is. However, it has to depend on the policy. Like, how you said the guy doesn't like the color of your shirt? Well, he would have to inform you first. Basically write you a letter, say, look, I do not like the color of your shirt.
Has to be documented.
Yeah. Sucks dick.
Yeah, he cannot just fire you right off the rip.
I don't like your fucking shirt. Here's
the thing. Here's the thing I always say to people, if they run into situations with these companies that they're letting people go for bullshit reasons, take that as a blessing. That's a company your ass did not need to work with and retire at any damn way. Yeah. You'd rather that happen earlier in your career than 15 years of service to that organization, and then they do something stupid like this, because that's what causes people to bring guns to work and shoot shit up.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, buddy.
Gotcha. Well, thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate having me on the show. I'm going to continue listening. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You guys are kind of cutting out a little on me.
Sorry.
So if you're talking, I can't hear you.
No, it's fine. We're good. Thank you.
Thanks,
That's all good.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
So, in other news.
Jesus Christ, though.
That was so loud.
God damn.
Shut this place up.
R. Kelly.
Shit. R. fucking Kelly.
Yeah. Judge sets R. Kelly's bond at $1 million in sexual abuse case.
Yeah, R. Kelly, what
he's
you going to do?
Finally getting what I feel like
he deserves.
He's been abusing females since '98.
This motherfucker.
And not adult females either.
So
motherfucker.
A judge in Chicago set bond for R. Kelly at $1 million Saturday on charges.
Get it out. It's all right.
On charges, the singer sexually abused that was a hard one to get out. Abused 4 females from 1998 to 2010. Under the terms of his bond, Kelly must surrender his passport and may not have contact with anyone under 18. The singer, whose full name is Robert Kelly, aka Rape Kelly, was arrested and indicted on 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse involving 4 alleged victims.
Probably a lot
At this
more.
point, I don't think it's
They
alleged.
are victims. They are not alleged.
Yeah.
That is a legit thing.
Yeah.
Well, you're innocent until proven guilty, so they always have to say allegedly.
Well,
I know.
them.
I understand, but he did that.
He is not. They're not alleged. Okay.
Yeah.
God damn, R. Kelly.
And among the revelations was that Kelly allegedly spit on 2 of the victims. And one of the alleged victims provided authorities with a shirt she wore during an alleged encounter with Kelly, which later tested positive for his
Okay, they're
DNA.
definitely not alleged. Ew. Gross. I don't like that.
At the time of the alleged abuse, 2 of the victims were 16 years old. One was between 14 and 16, and the 4th was 24.
Still no good. No good times here.
The indictment says Kelly used force or the threat of force.
Fuck you, R. Kelly.
I mean, he's a dirtbag, dude.
You're gross.
Oh, man.
A bunch of fucked up bullshit. Fuck. It's like, why the fuck didn't anyone do shit? Why was there nothing done about this like years ago?
You know why? Because there wasn't a documentary fucking made.
Why was there a documentary made about his bullshit? Like, what the fuck? Like,
I hate to say this, I still think he's going to get away with it.
You think so?
I hope not.
You watch and see if these victims don't come forward and settle. Look at Michael Jackson with the whole Never Never Ranch shit.
Yeah.
Money talks.
Yeah. I get it, but
Money wouldn't talk to me in this case. I'd be like, go to jail, R. Kelly.
I think with everything going on with like the Harvey Weinsteins and all that stuff, I think that time's ended.
Unfortunately, everybody has a price.
I do have a price, but R. Kelly will not get that price if I were a victim.
Well, you're not 12 years old either.
I'm not, so that's what I'm saying. If this were like in '98, I was a kid though, so.
God.
I'm saying.
Look at my price. It was a candy bar.
I know, right?
I know, right?
You guys are like got really low prices.
Yeah.
You guys were like discounted.
Hey,
there was no haggle prices for the perverts.
We grew up poor, right?
Ready to go. I was bored ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. I get on your bus. Just give me some candy first. Okay. I gotta see the candy before I get on the bus, okay? Like, I gotta make sure it's there.
Oh, they flashed the candy bar, let me tell you.
I gotta see it first.
Yeah, they flashed more than that, too, didn't they?
It wasn't fun size either.
it was a good size. It was a nice size candy bar, that's all I'm saying. What kind of candy was it?
Usually, they had me at the Hershey with almonds.
I love Hershey with almonds.
I know.
So silly. I'm glad he remembers that. That's some really that's good information to have.
Well, that's because, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, that bus could have been loaded with perverts on it, and we didn't even know. And we all just, our parents were fine with, oh, yeah, go ahead.
I know. It's like, get you out of our fucking hair for a little bit, right?
Go ahead, take the candy bar.
Things were different then.
I know. It was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we used to walk, like, so far, and we used to just get let loose.
Let loose.
And seriously.
The rule was when the street lights came on, get your ass home.
That's kind of what my shit was, but I stayed in my neighborhood.
I mean, I was out like from morning to like late afternoon sometimes. I mean, I'd be riding my bike
and fro.
I mean, fucking miles away.
Yep.
Damn fro.
I got into so much shit. Like it's amazing I survived.
It's amazing you're speaking right now about it.
You know what's crazy though? Kids don't even experience that anymore. They don't even go out to play. That's a shame.
Not in the same way everyone used to.
No.
I keep the kids in the fucking yard.
Now.
Fuck that shit.
I guess they'll never experience the candy bar bus.
Nope, the candy bar bus. Nope. Darn it. Kids are missing out on that free candy bar though.
So
moving on
a
little bit.
Have you heard about? Well, if you're anybody, you've heard about this story, this Jussie Smollet thing. I think his first name should replace that J with a P.
Pull it?
No. Jussie.
Pussy. Is that what you're saying? Oh!
Well, dude, what's...
Jesus.
I'm gonna whisper the word pussy.
Oh my
God.
I still heard it. I'm in the fucking headphones.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it. I can still hear you.
Oh my God.
Even if you turned off the fucking mic, I would still hear you.
I'm sorry I said pussy.
3 times. How many more times are we going to say it on the show? Let's take a tally here.
Jesus. Obviously, Jussie Smollet was arrested and charged over the alleged hate crime attack hoax.
Yepers.
This dude is a fucking moron, first of all. So basically, there was a report earlier in the month where he had been attacked by 2 MAGA, Trump supporters.
America!
And everybody's like coming to his defense and blah, blah, blah. Then, turns out, everything was fabricated. He beat himself up, paid 2 Jamaican-looking ass motherfuckers to stage this.
You couldn't find 2 really southern white people to beat you?
No one lives in. Where is this? Detroit or
something like that?
You could have found them. I'm just saying, if he was really dedicated.
Chicago, wasn't it?
Chicago, right?
Yeah.
If you were really dedicated, you could have.
There's no hillbillies in Chicago.
Could have made them fake
it. There's hillbillies everywhere.
That ain't right.
Yeah.
You could have found him. He should have worked harder.
And then this is why it really bothers me. First off, it's like his reason for doing this is fucking retarded. He thought he was going to get a raise for getting a hate crime. Yeah. Like, how does that work out?
Apparently in his head it worked out really well.
Then he paid the two dudes with a fucking check.
What an idiot.
I mean, what did he write in the fucking memo? Hate crime? Fucking payoff? What the fuck?
MAGA actors or something.
What the fuck?
This is, he's a little...
Anybody who is anybody knows that if you ever fucking do dirt, pay cash.
I'm sure he has it. If he had this fucking money in a check, he had this money in cash. Could have made that happen. I'm telling you, he could have orchestrated this a lot.
When I first heard this story, one of the girls from work posted it, and I wrote her a message, and I was like, "This is all bullshit." I was like, "This is a B-class actor just trying to get notoriety." Because they suck and they need more money. Sure enough, and then I pointed out all the facts. I was like, how in the hell could someone be just waiting around? It's the coldest day in Chicago.
I know.
With bleach. Who just stands there with bleach, a noose, and a garbage bag just waiting for this guy, right?
This specific guy.
No, I didn't even know who he was until this happened.
I didn't either.
Then number two on top of that, Chicago, right?
And
MAGA, this is MAGA country or MAGA whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, Chicago is the most liberal city in the United States of America.
Too, right? Okay. If these dudes are so racist and so MAGA, what the fuck are they doing watching Empire?
Exactly, right?
Like, oh, I'm so racist, I gotta watch this.
I really hate him.
So I know what to hate.
I know I hate these people.
What the fuck is wrong with it?
What's going on here?
There were so many holes in the story, dude. So obviously they figured it out because it was all caught on camera.
You know,
fucking moron.
Think about this. Then he says it happened in certain locations, and then they're checking the camera.
Yeah, and then it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
You know who I feel bad in this situation? I feel bad for the black community and the gay community because they were really ripped off with this shit because. You know,
you want to believe it.
This is going to ruin actual claims by people now, because now everybody's going to kind of think, oh, like, is he for real? Is he not for real? You know what I mean? Like, people aren't going to take this stuff as seriously now.
Well, yeah, because there's still discrimination going on, and this sucks for somebody who's being discriminated upon. And then you have this dickwad who, you know,
fucks it all up.
He's like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's going to be questioned
so
and be like, oh, is this really
officially suspended him from Empire. He's not coming back. They've cut him out of episodes. Fucking goddamn right they should. What a fucking.
Is he gonna go to jail? Do we even know?
Yes, yeah. Well, he's got to go to court. He's got a felony now, like for filing a false police report.
Well,
you know what's so retarded about the? You know what happened too? I guess this guy was kind of retarded. He cut out like letters and stuff and mailed himself a threat or a hate letter, and he showed it to the producers, thinking, okay, I'll possibly get more money, and here they just ignored it.
They're like, really?
They were probably like, oh, that's just fucking Jussie and his shit.
Yeah. Well, another thing too, so he's also saying, oh, the check that I wrote for them two guys, that wasn't for that was for something else.
Well, like what though? What? Your crack? Like, did they give you? I don't understand what's happening.
Well, didn't those two guys confess that was?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Why would they like?
I think there's something mentally wrong with this guy.
That's a possibility.
He went all out and failed miserably.
I'm gonna see.
This was an epic fail.
You know what the torture would be for this guy? They should put him in an all women's prison.
They were
he's over there cracking up.
$3,500 to fake the attack.
That's so funny.
I think a piece.
How much?
$3,500. That was it.
Shit.
I would attack somebody for $3,500. I would do that shit.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie. I could do that. I could attack, quote.
So that's your price, Ashley?
For attacking somebody, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a little higher. I'd be good with that too.
It just sucks, man. It sucks for people that
are like in legitimate situations.
I'll tell you what too. It's a disservice for all the other news networks too that hurried up and jumped on it without receiving the facts.
Jesse Jackson too, I believe. He came forward and was supporting him and this and that, and then he had to come back on and condemn it. You know what I mean? Because I mean, what the fuck?
You know what? Was it Jesse It was Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton.
It was actually Al Sharpton, and he did the right thing. He said if Jesse, whatever his name, did this, then he should be get the maximum punishment.
Yes,
for doing this.
Exactly,
which was awesome. You know, I commend him for that.
Yeah, because I mean, white, black, whatever. If you fucking lie about this shit, you know what? You need to be made an example of.
You're a piece of shit.
Period. You don't lie about shit like that. That's like lying and saying you were molested or some shit. You know, like you don't realize how many people that hurt.
And what was it all because you're a horrible actor and you're trying to get notoriety and more money? It's all, you know what it all comes down to? Greed.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Fuck this guy.
Greedy piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's how I feel about this.
And all I gotta say is America.
Fuck yeah.
Well, it's that time. Yeah, it's time for Is It Legal? You ready?
Yes, let's do it. Jay cannot do the segment right now.
Oh, why? Is he playing with his balls now?
It's a possibility.
Like I can't go into details here.
Well, that's all right. Let's just start this shit. All right. So, is it legal? Where the fuck did the background go? That's weird.
What?
The background's gone. Yeah, like just randomly.
Hang on, we just have to get this fucking background here. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Did you even do these questions?
I don't understand it. No, I got the questions in there. I just don't understand where the fucking...
We're having technical difficulties in the moment.
It's not really technical difficulties.
I mean, it kind of is. You're fucking trying to figure it out right now.
I guess.
We're live. I mean, this is kind of technical difficulties.
It's whatever. We don't need it.
We're waiting.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. If I can't find it like in 2 seconds, I'm going to say fuck it. Oh, wait. Here it is. There it is. Okay, I got it. I think that's it. There we go.
There he is. Now he has a background. Right. There we go, guys. He found it.
Yeah. Okay, so first question.
You got it.
Is it legal in Alabama to impersonate a member of the clergy?
Is it illegal?
Is it legal?
Is it legal?
I'm going to say they take their religion down in Alabama seriously. I'm going to say it's illegal.
And you are correct.
Yay!
That is one. Yeah, we had to get rid of the Law and Order sound effect, unfortunately.
That sucks. I love that.
Well, the reason why, it was one sound effect, and every single time you went to do it, it would do an ad.
It makes me sad. I love that sound effect.
It was annoying, yeah.
Can't do it as good.
Yeah.
Not a sound effect.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Second question. Is it legal to sell 6 or more dyed baby chicks in Kentucky?
I'm going to say... Fuck. It's illegal.
You are wrong.
It's actually legal.
It's actually legal.
And it's the weirdest shit because as long as it's 6 or more, it's legal. If it's not more than 6 or 6, it's illegal. Yeah. It's so bizarre.
Wow.
It's the weirdest shit I've actually read in these is it legal things so far.
Yeah.
Like, damn these weird people. What the fuck's happening?
Get my head together.
You still got one right, so it's all good.
Yeah. Question 3. Is it legal to take pictures of yourself with tigers in New York?
I'm going to say it's illegal.
And you are correct.
Yay!
I tried that once.
You know, and that's why that guy from last week who found the tiger was not arrested, because he didn't take a selfie with it. There you go. You can smoke weed, but don't take a picture with the tiger.
Damn you.
That's silly.
Yeah.
This is silly.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah. Question 4. Is it legal in North Dakota to kill pigeons as long as you have a permit?
I'm going to say, as long as you have a permit.
Yes.
Why would they give you a permit? I'm going to have to say it's legal.
And you are correct.
Yeah, as long as you have a permit. If you do not have a pigeon killing permit, you are not allowed to do that.
Is that like their specialty there?
I don't know.
North Dakota is crazy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in North Dakota.
Here's another murderous.
Murderous.
Question. Is it legal to make glue out of dead skunks in Oklahoma?
Is that legal?
I'm going to have to say... No. Hold on. What state was it?
Oklahoma.
Nope. It's illegal. They like their horses.
There you go. You got it.
Yay. Good job.
And final question.
Doing good so far.
Yeah. Well, so far only one wrong.
Don't jinx me.
So the last one. Is it legal in South Carolina to play pinball if you're under 18?
I'm going to say it's illegal.
And you are correct, man.
Yay.
You only missed one.
That's a passing grade.
83%.
Yeah.
Woo. Good job.
There you go, man.
These ones were
Good
a little
job.
weird today.
And they were some tricky ones. I don't think I would have gotten all of them right.
Good job. You only missed
Good job.
one. Good job.
He's all sweating.
That's a solid B right there.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
I feel like
5 out of 6, is that a B?
I think so.
83%.
Yeah, you're right.
3%'s a B? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Only getting 1 out of 6.
Let me do the math. Hold on.
Okay. Tell us what your actual
Percentages?
score is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Me.
Damn it.
This isn't right. Fuck.
But thank you guys for joining us today. We appreciate it. Next week, we're going to have Teddy Bruno on the show.
Teddy Bruno.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. You know what?
It's 83.333.
There you go. And actually, before we go, I did forget to do this. I'm surprised nobody reminded me.
Forgot.
But if you would like to call in real quick and win these 2 free tickets for tonight's show at the Funny Stop in Cuyahoga Falls, me and Ashley are actually going to be out there. We're going to go hang out. Antonio can't make it, but we're going to go.
I might. I'll try.
Okay.
Or what's that bullshit word? I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. But call in 216-584-5718. Come hang out with us tonight.
Or don't, whatever, because...
Who doesn't want free shit? Call!
I love free shit. If I wasn't already going, I would call in. I'd be like, hey, I'm over here. Hey, I'm over here.
Yeah.
I'm on the show.
We're going to eat some wings. We're going to eat the fuck out of some wings.
As long as I eat something. I know.
They got a dozen for, was it $10 there?
I don't know, something like that.
It's not too bad. I mean, it's normal, I think.
I don't care as long as they're good. I'll eat them.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
So
Never been there before.
Me either.
Me
it's
either,
gonna be
girl.
fun. We're gonna meet Chris Kettler tonight too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Me and him been chit-chatting randomly through. So
Yeah. So call in if you want to go. 216-584-5718. If not, we're gonna wrap it up.
give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, because I know there's a little bit of
Delay.
delay and
It's like
everything.
So, is there anything going on this week other than today? We're going.
No, nothing really
No.
out of the ordinary. No.
Not for. What about you, Anthony?
No.
No.
I got a boring life.
We do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have 4 kids, but that's about as interesting as it gets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except for when you want to catch us on March 16th.
Hey,
that won't be boring.
What was the name of the bar too that we'll be at?
I'm about to actually do that now. Hold on 1 second.
Oh yeah, Chris Kettler was saying like, "Oh, Ashley, talk to me. I got someone you could take out for me."
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and I said, message me privately. Take care of this.
Yeah.
Give me that 3,500.
So it is called Road to the Success 3. Where is this at? This is at Club Shadows.
Ooh.
On West 130th. It's 44130, so it's kind of like Parma-ish, right?
Parma? Is that Parma?
I think it's kind of on the border there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of what is that other?
But the doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. Tickets are $10. I actually don't have a link for you guys to buy the tickets, but I'm sure at the door it's probably not much more. Yeah, come check us out.
Is there a link for like their website to buy tickets, or?
I don't have anything. There wasn't anything listed on the flyer, unfortunately.
Who knows? Maybe you can figure that out before then. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll try to figure that out. Maybe we'll give away a couple tickets for that too. All right.
Just never know.
Well, nobody's calling in. We're gonna end it here. Like I said,
bye.
Yeah. So, thank you guys again for joining us on a Sunday morning and afternoon.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week. And as always, make life epic.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Go!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. That and the fear of losing my job, but Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah, oh slow down. Oh yeah, who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.